Y'all, I am so excited today. Felecia, you were the first one who talked about Wellness Wednesdays. You were like, Traci, let's do some Wellness Wednesdays, and now it's a thing. It's official. We are here to level up, ladies. Are you ready?
Yes.
Level
And
up.
I already leveled up today, so y'all might have to catch up.
See,
Girl, I've been to level up. I woke up level. I woke
Okay.
up level. I woke up like this.
So, y'all, this is part of a broader series. Last year, I started a series that was called How to Achieve Your Best, Your Most Successful, and Your Most Powerful Year Yet. And what I realized is I surround myself with amazing women and men who are doing it every day. So I committed myself to showing up at least once a week for a Wellness Wednesday to talk about wellness, physical wellness, spiritual wellness, financial wellness, wellness in general. How do you achieve your best year yet? So we're going to be talking about things that we know to be true, things that we're doing, and how you can also join the journey. These ladies are also part of my leadership team, or the leadership team for the National Black MBA Association. So hey, for the National Black MBA, we want y'all to level up in every way. Right? So, Jenefeness, since you are leading a level up challenge, tell us who you are and tell us why are you leading a level up challenge that starts on January 28th.
Well, thank you so much, Traci, Dr. Traci, for having me. I appreciate you. So, yes, I am Jenefeness. I'm a coach, Jenefeness. I specialize in strategies and solutions to help women to level up in their finances, in their businesses, and in their life. So I create 30-day, 90-day strategies to help folks to understand where they are and get where they want to be and hold them to a level of accountability. So with the level up challenge, the reason why is because I meet with women every single day. I coach women. I've been doing it for 16 years. And I know what our issues are. I know what our struggles are. And because of that, I can create this challenge to help address those things. And so it's a free challenge. I'm doing it because I know it's so needed. And especially at the first of the year, the first quarter, we start to assess where we are. We start to look at, we may not feel like we are where we want to be. And so this is perfect timing. No matter what's going on in your life, it's perfect timing to just stop, assess where you are, and start to develop a plan and then execute that plan. Because we all know that we can get a plan in our minds and we'll say we got a plan, but the plan don't mean nothing if we're not executing it. So this level up challenge, every week there is something for you to do, and it's something for you to actually get closer to where you would like to be.
I love it. I love it. Felecia, be well. The topic of level up means a lot to you as well. You've been leveling up. That's who you are. Tell us a little bit about what level up means to you, and are you ready to level up?
Of course. I was born ready, as Jennifer said it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. So, leveling up, you can't help but to level up, because as human beings and living beings, the way that we are created is we are created to grow, advance, and move forward. And if you don't level up, you will be left behind. Now you get to decide where you want to level up. It's up to you. We're not going to tell you. It's up to you. I personally, these days, I am all about leveling up in your physical health and wellness, in your finances. And I'll leave it there. I do have something coming up, Traci, but we'll talk about that when that's a little bit more definitive.
I love it.
So leveling up, the wellness aspect is so critical, because as I always say, that our bodies are our best and greatest asset. Without your body, you can't accomplish many of the things that you want to do. And I always say it takes the body to spend money, move money, transfer it, even if it's automatic payments and transactions. Somebody has to push a button. Somebody has to push a file. So our greatest assets is our bodies. And I would encourage you all to participate in this level up challenge, and you make the decision on where you're going to level up.
I love it. Now, one thing you said, like, I bring people on, and most times I bring people on because there's some general alignment. And I love everything you just said. One of the things you said is you can't help but to level up. Now that sounds good, but people don't level up day after day, week after week, and month after month because they choose not to do the things that are going to align with the goals that they say they want to achieve. Like I've been successful in a number of different areas, right? Academically, intellectually, spiritually, mentally, but I need some work to do on my physical well-being and my financial well-being. I'm about to level up in those two areas. And I made choices that were clearly not aligned with what I say I wanted to do. Hello. So leveling up is really about being intentional and making sure you're aligned with what you say. So Miss Jenefeness, with your beautiful black and white on, tell us more about your 28-day level up challenge. And then Felecia will talk more to you about what you're doing as well. But tell us a little bit more about this idea of, and Felecia, this is your area of expertise too. So we're all going to talk about the topic of actually closing the gap between what you say you want and what you actually do.
Thank you, Traci, because that was one point that you said, Felecia B. Well, that resonated with me too. When you said we'd have no choice, I'm like, yeah, we kind of do have a choice. And
right.
Sometimes we don't make a choice, and that's a choice, right? So if we make the choice to level up, we're actually going backwards. And so there's no way that we're standing still. So that resonated with me as soon as you said it. I was like, ooh. But I will say the level up challenge, the first week is all about assessment. We are looking at the right now. So assessing who you are today. The second week is a look back to say, what influenced who I am today? What were my family dynamics? What were the things that I believed about what I am to be or who I am and what I should do? And then the third week is now let's look forward. Let's look forward at what would I like to be on this date 5 years from now? What does that look like for me? What does that level of success look like? And then the fourth week is now I got to put together a plan to execute that so that I can be that woman I want to be 5 years from now. What resources do I need? What obstacles do I need to eliminate? And what things do I need to create to make that happen for me? So level up. And this is why it's a 4-week process, because if we don't look at right now and we don't look backwards and look forward, we can forget about it. And so it's very strategic in the way that level up is set up, because it causes you to say, and you can go as deep or as shallow if you want, as you want to, because it's your journey. It's not my journey for you. It's your journey for you. And that's how you're going to get to that level, to that next level. And there's so many different levels, but that's the process of level up. And I will say that it has been a successful journey. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I take women through this journey in my coaching sessions, but I'm doing this for free because I feel like this is your journey. You don't necessarily need a coach to go through that 28 days, but I guarantee you it will make it that much better. Even having an accountability partner, somebody that says, oh, girl, does that line up? Or wait a minute, are you sure that's what you want to do? Or what you said last week?
Right. And it's so much more fun to do these types of things together. Felecia, you called me and you were like, Traci, from a wellness perspective, let's go. And what I said is I lead a lot of things. When I show up, I'm like in leadership mode. Guess what? I'm in the make it happen mode with people that are already doing it. So I'm inspired to do work when I see other people that are doing it, especially related to my wellness, which I kind of have, put on the back burner for way too long. So I'm excited. Tell us a little bit about, now let's listen. We have less than 15 minutes to close and conclude. So I want to end with some specific things that we know are going to be helpful for people as they're achieving their best, their most successful, their most powerful year yet. We're 25 days into January, and I bet half the people who talked about a resolution have not been consistent every day and doing something in line with those goals. Probably, right? That's kind of what statistics would say. So I'm curious from you, Felecia, what tips, and from you, Jenefeness, as well, what tips would you guys like to just put out there that people can do, success factors, to align what they say with what they do if they know they've been consistently inconsistent, but basically out of integrity. I've been out of integrity with myself when I say what I'm going to do and then I don't do all the things, right? So let's talk about what we can do, and then I'll close out with some things that I know to be true as well.
Okay, great. Thank you. So one of the things that I want to point out, Jenefeness, I'm so excited about what you talked about, because what you're going to be walking your participants through is exactly what I did as part of my New Year planning. I looked back, I did an assessment, I said, where do I want to be? I looked at every area of my life. So I'm so glad that we are so aligned in that, and you are going to be offering people that. So, and I wanted to go back to part of the reason why people don't level up is most of the times, yes, they don't make the choice, but look at your circle. Some people don't level up because of their current circle. And if they level up, that would mean that they have to, that they may be leaving some people behind. You're going to be different than the circle of people that you are around. So, as we're talking about practical strategies, surround yourself with people that are going to hold you accountable like a coach. I am a big proponent of coaching. I got a coach for everything. I got a financial coach. I got an emotional coach. I got a business coach. I have a wellness coach. I have a physical trainer. I really believe in coaching because what coaching does is it helps to hold you accountable. And also having the circle of people around you that are aware or that are also on the same journey of where you want to be. So the people that I'm surrounded with right now are some of the people that they've already achieved where I'm going, or they're on that same path, and we hold each other accountable. So that's why I can text Traci and say, Traci, did you get your 20 minutes of movement today? And I'm going to probably be doing that more often because Traci has verbalized to me that, hey, I want to be well. Guess what? Felecia Be Well will be holding Traci accountable to her 20 minutes of movement per day. Okay.
I love
So
that.
yeah, so those are the practical things. Coaching, having accountability partners, and then looking at your circle. Your circle does matter.
It
So
does.
that's what I have, Traci.
Yeah, steel sharpening steel. Jenefeness, key takeaways for you, specific things people can do.
I think the main one is to understand how your mind is your limitation. Nothing outside of you can limit you. You can do absolutely everything you put your mind to. But if you don't believe that, it will never happen. Yeah. So I think that's the biggest thing, having that mindset that, okay, I actually can visualize whatever that is. And so that's why I said in the third week, we're doing a lot of planning and visualizing, because if we can see it, we can be it, right? That exposure or that vision of what it should be or could be, then it's like, oh, you know what is stopping me? And then we start looking at obstacles like, is that really an obstacle, or is that just a challenge that I need to overcome? So I think it's the mind, starting with the mindset, understanding the mindset, and really pushing yourself beyond those limitations that you put on yourself, which oftentimes are limiting beliefs. The other thing,
I love that.
Thank you. The other thing that I would point out besides the mindset is to actually celebrate your milestones. So many of us, we don't reach that weight loss goal of 15 pounds. So we act like, oh, well, I'm just going to eat a pizza or, whatever that is, and not even celebrating the small things, because guess what? Those small wins and those small celebrations will give us enough momentum to get to the big one. So just because you didn't get to the big one in this time frame that you had allotted for yourself, so what? Keep it moving, right? Celebrate the big or the small wins so that you can get to those bigger milestones. For me, I want to lose weight. I have a lifestyle goal. And just recently I stepped on the scale and I was so shocked that since I've been trying on this journey, I've actually lost 11 pounds. Can I see it? No. But am I doing the things to help me get there? Yes. So I'm like, you know what? I was super shocked. I celebrated. And I'm like, no, it ain't the 20, 30 pounds that I think I want to lose. And I'm probably going to gain 2 back and then lose them again. I don't know. But my point is, I celebrated that milestone and I was geeked about it. So change your mindset, celebrate your milestones. Those are the two things that I would say are very instrumental in this journey of life and leveling up.
I love
and
that.
And Traci, I would like to add that if anyone, including you, Jenefeness, is looking to lose weight or develop that lifestyle of whatever lifestyle, because it has to be a lifestyle. Diets don't work. Diets are temporary. Please reach out to me. Follow me on social media. Let's connect, because I can coach you through that process as well. And I always say that if you want to learn how to be rich, who do you talk to? You're going to talk to a rich person. If you want to lose weight, talk to someone that has maintained her weight after 3 babies and all of it. Okay. So talk to me.
I love it. I love it. So let's do something real quick. How do they find you, Felecia Be Well? How do they find you, Jenefeness? And then we're going to circle back because 3 things I heard from Jenefeness was about mindsets and about celebration. Like that's not just nice to do. The work that Harrell, that Dr. Traci Harrell has done is around the neuroscience of the mind. Like I'm a certified success coach, certified coach as relates to facilitating. And we start with the vision of what you want. And we go into this concept of understanding the 5 primary drivers. Thank you, Jenefeness, for talking about what you believe. Like that's so important. It's not even what you think. What you think actually is a result of what you believe. So what you believe impacts what you think impacts what you feel actually is what impacts what you do, the actions you take or that you don't take. And then the actions obviously lead to the results. We call those the 5 primary drivers. So when you think about your beliefs and you're not doing something that you believe you should be, then that's when you get to pause and say, what are my limiting beliefs about that thing? And we're going to do a whole session around beliefs, limiting beliefs and turning them into those powerful beliefs. So thank you, Jenefeness, for saying that. Now, how do people find you, Felecia? Then we're going to come back to Jenefeness. We got like 6 more minutes. So Felecia, how do they find you?
Just you see it on the screen, Facebook, Felecia Be Well, Instagram, Felecia Be Well. Message me. If you want to send me an email, it's info@FeleciaBeWell.com.
All right. You heard it here. Jenefeness, I am going to be your most leveled up participant in the 28-day Level Up Challenge. I would like to end with that flyer. Nathan is our producer for the show, which is super exciting. He makes it so much easier for us. So,
Jenefeness, Traci? How do they get involved?
Say that again.
How do they get involved with the Level Up Challenge?
That's what Jenefeness is about to tell us right now. Jenefeness, how do people get involved in the Level Up Challenge? How do they find you?
So there is a Facebook group. It's called Level Up for Women. And there's a lot of information and details there. Okay. You can reach out to me on any platform, including my website, which is jenefeness.com. I'm the only Jenefeness in this universe, okay? So you just search Jenefeness and I'm on every platform, and I have a website that's at jenefeness.com. There is a link that we can give out. It's bit.ly/levelup28, and the L in level up 28 is capital, and that is important. So bit.ly level up 28, the number 28, and the capital L, and that's the actual assessment to get started in the Level Up Challenge.
Traci, why don't we make sure that that's put on the social media platforms that we're going to broadcast on?
So I love it. Nathan, do you happen to? We absolutely. Absolutely. Nathan, do you happen to have her beautiful journal? I wasn't sure if he was able to pull that up. Need a link. Okay. So we'll bring that up another time. We will do for a few more sessions, but today's January 25th. So in theory, people, you have 3 days before we start the Level Up Challenge. It's a 28-day challenge that starts on January 28th. We're going to bring Jenefeness back. We're going to actually flip through this journal. It's beautiful, by the way. So we'll come back another time. She just put the link here. Nathan, if you could post that where we're broadcasting live, that would be awesome. But it is on. It is our time to change. What Jenefeness said, the first statement she made during this broadcast was, you can have the life that you desire.
Yes.
You can. You can do the work. These are choices you make. My word for 2023 is choose. Choose you. Right? My next book is going to be called Choose You. There's a whole series of things around that. Huh?
I said my word for this year is abundance. And I'm already overflowing. I remember the Bible where they was fishing, and then their nets started to break. So they started telling everybody around them, hey, this is where the fish at, right here. So that's me. I'm like, my net is broken. I am overflowing with abundance. And so it's up to me. It's my God-given ability and talent to say, come over here. bring your net over here. Here's where the abundance is. Here's where it is. And so I'm giving this away because it's important to me to see other people. If I'm blessed and if I'm eating and if I'm full, but the folks around me are sitting up hungry, shame on me. Woe is me. So that's the purpose of Level Up and purpose of me giving those gifts, because I tell you, it's important for me to see other folks grow, especially folks that look like us.
Yes.
Yes, it is so important to me too. That's one of the reasons I think I fell in love with you the first time I met you. I was like, look at my people shining, showing up, giving a gift to the universe, right? That is so important. And that is really why we all kind of steel sharpens steel, right? That concept of us showing up for each other, but really supporting each other, congratulating each other every step of the way. So with the Level Up Challenge, is there a daily or a weekly point of connectivity with you, Jenefeness?
There's a daily point of connectivity. With the Level Up Challenge, again, it's 28 days. So it's broken down into 4 weeks, and each week has a theme. But every day there's something for you to do. There's a journaling activity. So there's an activity for you to do and journal in your own journal. You don't have to share. But if you feel compelled to do so, if you want accountability or if you want to be celebrated, then you can in the private Facebook group. But there's something to do absolutely every day around each of those themes for the week. So yes.
So for 28 days, I'm committed to showing up daily. You with me, Jenefeness? I know you with me. I
will say this too. I've created an elevation kit. In that kit, I have 2 books. The first one is Boundaries, the book Boundaries, which is a great book that helps a lot of women because we don't have those boundaries. And that's oftentimes why we make the choices that we make. The other book is Psycho-Cybernetics. So that's another book. And then I have a journal that I created with each of the 28 days, a writing journal in that kit. And then there's some things around time management and also goal setting. So that kit is available for folks to download and to have for the Level Up journey. That kit is available. So super excited about that as well. And again, I will make sure that you have all of those links, Traci.
Yeah, so we will be leveling up, y'all, for 28 days. We're going to level up every day. So somehow I'm going to show up, and I'm putting it out here now. I got StreamYard. If it's just me telling you what I did today and how you can level up, and we keep it short and simple, I am. If I can connect with some of my ladies and we can talk about our level up journey, even better. But just to be clear, I'm committing right now, starting January 28th, to level up every day, to show up every day for 28 days, at least live on all these platforms. Hello. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, and we will see them next Wednesday.
Yes. So Wellness Wednesdays, y'all, we are going to show up for National Black MBA Association. We're also leading an empowerment series, right? That's going to include wellness, physical wellness, lifestyle is one of our key parameters or key pillars for the organization, but so is entrepreneurship. And Jenefeness happens to be our vice president of entrepreneurship. And we have a new president, Dr. James Carter, who's going to be talking about this. Now, this Level Up Challenge happens to be for women, but we're going to show up and provide principles and things that anyone can do, no matter who you are. So just to be clear, she has a private Facebook group that is for women, but the principles around how you show up, the neuroscience that I'm talking about, is obviously for anyone. So we're going to continue to show up. Felecia, did you have any final words you want to say? Then I'm gonna go to you, Jenefeness, and then we're gonna end and praise God for just bringing us together here.
Level up. That's the final word. That's all that needs to be said.
I'm with you, Felecia. Level up.
And I'm just gonna end with the word choose well. You decide what success looks like. You can achieve your best and your most successful and your most powerful year yet. Choose well. Let's level up, baby. Bye.
Bye-bye.